Hey everybody, this is Johnny over at BFit Tyler. First off, I want to welcome you to our 6-week summer slim down. So today I'm just going to cover kind of what to expect over the next 6 weeks, starting June 5th. So there's lots going to be happening. A lot of this may be new to some of you. Some of you may be working out. You just need to overcome a plateau, whatever it may be. This information is going to be vital to you to be able to get the best results over the next 6 weeks. So there's 3 components that we're going to be covering, okay? There's going to be our weight training, our nutrition, and our cardio. Okay, we combine all 3 of these components to get you the best results in the shortest amount of time. So let's start off by talking about the weight training side. A lot of people tend to steer away from the weight training side when it comes to losing weight, but in actuality, you should be focusing on the weight training side because our goal is to increase our metabolism, right? So our goal is to increase our metabolism, and we do this through strength training. Now, we know on average that our metabolism will decrease by an average of 10% a year if you do nothing about it. So unfortunately, over the years, you put on weight, more weight, more weight, more weight. Next thing you know, you're 40, 50, 60 pounds overweight because of lack of physical activity, some form of resistance training, and of course, proper nutrition. Now, if you actually incorporate weight training into your program, you can increase your metabolism by up to 40 to 60%. So guess what? You're going to turn into a calorie burning machine, which is our goal. And to give you an example, on average, 1 pound of muscle burns 50 calories per day, okay? So let's say that we add on 10 pounds of muscle over the course of the next year, okay? So we take 10 pounds of muscle, multiply it by 50 calories at 7 days per week, because we're gonna be burning calories 7 days per week. We now increased our metabolism by 3,500 calories. And the good thing about 3,500 calories, that's 1 pound of fat. So now you're burning 1 pound of fat while doing nothing, just because you added weight training to your routine. Now, your goal, you're starting here at body A with the goal of body B, whatever that may be. So let's say that you're working out 3 days a week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All right, and we have ABC workout that we are following, okay? Now, most people tend to do the same thing over and over, all right? And guess what? You get results. But what happens? You hit a plateau, all right? So our goal here at BFit is to help you overcome that plateau by changing up your workouts. So now, instead of doing the same workout you did last week, we're changing up the components of the workout this week. Could be the amount of reps, the tempo, the speed, the rest periods. There's so many things that you can change within one workout. But our goal is to overcome that plateau and get you to that body B. And we do that by what? Adding weight training to our regimen. All right? So the next thing I want to talk about is going to be nutrition. This is where most of us tend to struggle, correct? This is going to be the hardest part. It's the easiest and the hardest part. So, on average, most people skip breakfast. And they don't eat typically until lunch. This could be you. It may not be you. But the unfortunate fact that's happening here is by skipping breakfast is you're actually reducing your metabolism even more. So when you go to sleep, you're in a fasting state. You need to wake up and kickstart your metabolism by adding in breakfast. Could be a protein shake, could be Greek yogurt, we'll design that for you. But your goal is to get consistent with your food throughout the day, because we know that every time that we eat, our body has to break it down. All right, we call that the thermic effect of food. We actually increase our metabolism by 10% by consistently eating throughout the day, okay? So when there is gaps in between your meals, your body tends to hold on to what you're eating because it knows it's not going to get anything. So let's go ahead and toss some snacks in there in between those meals. So now, not only are we increasing our metabolism throughout the day, we're also increasing our energy. And most people tend to lack energy. They drink coffee, they drink energy drinks. Let's focus on steering away from that and focus on nutrition to get our energy. So, the nutrition is made up of protein, carbs, and fats, all right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna increase your protein. We are now lifting weights. We are now utilizing muscle tissue. So the best way to repair that muscle tissue is protein. We're gonna increase it. You're gonna decrease your carb intake, all right? Because we consume way too many carbs. Carbs have one purpose, well, one general purpose, I should say, and that is to help with energy. So when we're eating carbs, when we're doing nothing, guess what's gonna happen? Boom, you're gonna add body fat. So we're gonna structure your meal plan to where the carbohydrates are around your most physical times, which is your workouts. So we're gonna slowly decrease those carbohydrate intake. And fats, we're gonna probably add more healthy fats, all right? We tend to get more saturated unhealthy fats through meats and junk food and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna eliminate junk food. We're gonna eliminate sugar from what we're trying to accomplish here, because if your goal is important to you, you're gonna do whatever it takes to achieve your goal, okay? So protein is gonna be lean meats, chicken, fish, turkey, eggs, egg whites, protein shakes. There's so many different sources of lean protein. We wanna make sure we're getting it in at least 4 to 5 times a day. Carbs are primarily veggies and fruits, okay? I am gonna allow you to have some whole grains such as rices, potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuff like that, all right? Because this isn't a diet. I want you to enjoy the food that you're eating. So, but the focus is fruits and veggies. We need nutrients. We need energy. We get that through fruits and veggies. Now fats, olive oils, nuts, avocados. Those are examples of healthy fats. And the good thing about this 6-week challenge is you're gonna get a fat fighting food list. It's gonna have all your food options on there, so that you don't have to say, well, can I have this? Can I have that? It's gonna be straight to the point. It's gonna be designed perfectly where you don't have any questions with a food list, so that you have options, so that you don't feel like you're just eating the same stuff every day, okay? So we wanna focus on getting in more protein, lowering our carbohydrate intake, and focusing on getting more healthy fats in throughout the day. All right, so let's talk about the last part, which is gonna be the cardio. The dreaded cardio. So, most people, when they do cardio, they tend to get on the treadmill or go for a walk, okay? And what happens is, yes, you burn calories while you're doing your cardio because you're active, but your body will adapt, and it will adapt at a pretty fast pace. So you're burning calories, but unfortunately, at the end of that workout, you stop burning those calories. Like I said, our goal is to increase metabolism, so we're burning calories all the time. And the way to do this through cardio is what we call interval training, okay? So what that means is we may go through a group of exercises with some strength training and cardio. Your goal is to give 100% during that circuit so that our heart rate gets up and works, and then we'll follow it by a rest period, okay? So, increase heart rate, rest period. Increase heart rate, rest period. This is actually proven to increase your metabolism by up to 40%. Okay? So, by interval training, we increase our metabolism by up to 40%. Now, to give you an example, is you have a sprinter and a marathon runner. All right, so I want you to really, really think about this. Think about it. Think about the Olympics. Think about the people that are in the Olympics running. You have a sprinter, all right? What do you see? You see a lean, muscular physique with very, very low body fat. Okay, they maintain 8 to 10 body fat. Okay? Now let's visualize a sprinter. Or you see someone running, down the road. What do you see? You see a skinny guy with no muscle. Okay? These guys maintain 15 to 20% body fat, and they have no lean muscle tissue. They're burning muscle tissue during these long runs. Obviously, nutrition plays a role, but what we're trying to accomplish here is to reduce our body fat. And the best way and the fastest way to do it is interval training, okay? So this is what we're gonna be covering over the next 6 weeks, all right? Our boot camps are gonna be designed with strength training. They're gonna be designed with cardio, and you're gonna get a simple nutrition plan to follow. All right, so what I want you to do is be looking into your email tomorrow, because I will send out your email with your nutrition plan, your food log, and a goal sheet that I'm gonna have you fill out. And I wanna make sure that you're getting your assessment done Friday, Saturday, or Monday when you come into your first workout. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at 903-617-6713, and I will see everybody on Monday.